I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, 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 in my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down. Yeah, ready to gun you down. Ready to gun you down.
If you have ever shot a rifle or pistol suppressed and then questioned why you would ever shoot another gun unsuppressed ever in your entire life, and you thought had this epiphany in your shop while drinking a Busch Light, go ahead and comment, subscribe to the channel. You and me are one and the same, and this content is for you guys, so stay with us. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to have you as always. Back in the shop, back on the tabletop review. A ton of questions are getting answered in this video, and a first-hand look, first impressions of the all-new Vigilantis from the fine folks over at Silent Armament Forge, better well known as Silent as F***. And we are super, super pumped to have them be a partner on the channel and the content and all the stuff you guys are going to be seeing coming out very, very soon as far as predator hunting, long-range shooting, gun builds specifically to be shot suppressed. And we are super, super stoked to bring all of this to you with a first look of this really, really sexy piece of titanium right here. And that kind of brings me into the intro of the video. Questions like, am I wearing pants under this table? You guys will never know, but you will know just how easy it is to get this can to your front door and go ahead and get your tax stamp and all the paperwork behind it. We started this journey months ago, talking to Philip Journey, the owner-operator, the genius behind this brand, and Silent Armament Forge, and the stuff that he has going on for him out there in Montana, and just his mindset, his team-oriented environment, and we just wanted to be a part of it, and we're super, super blessed and proud to be repping that on the channel. So to get that out of the way first, yes, this can was provided to the channel so we could test it and literally shoot the piss out of it, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. So I'm going to clip in here. Of course, our local FFL is always Jack's Pawn Shop, Jack's Pawn and Gun here in Dalton, and they completely hooked it up with being my FFL and transferring and helping me walk through the suppressor buying experience. And let me tell you, in 24, as long as you have a squeaky clean record, it's really, really easy. I got this can back, or I got this tax stamp in about 72 hours. I did my initial application on a Friday. It got released to me, I think, lunchtime. It could have been Tuesday, but I waited till Wednesday when I was able to go down there. So about 3 days, 4 days, I guess you could say, but really nothing compared to the pain and anguish a lot of guys experienced back in the day when it was over 12, 11 months. I've heard horror stories. So we're very blessed in today's time. We're about 15 days out of a presidential election, so Lord knows what that's going to bring down the pipe. But as of right now, this video today, about 3 to 4 business days, is my experience. Now, diving right into the unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and clip in some footage to where we actually unboxed this for the first time. This thing gets shipped in not just a cardboard box or something fancy plastic. This gets shipped in a very nice, heavy-duty, Pelican-like style case, one that you don't want to throw away, a package that can just show you right out of the literal box how Philip and his crew care so much about this product that they're going to ship it in something that you're going to keep it forever. So really nice storage, watertight, hard case. So if you're the type of guy that doesn't, run around with the cans already mounted to the guns in the back of the truck, if you want to keep this thing looking pretty for longer, use the nice case. Everything's laser cut, super thick foam. And one of the things that stood out to me, obviously, when you first see this thing right here, now this is on the mini recce build right here. So this is the mini recce / truck gun, whatever you want to call it. I've got a bipod on here. I know, guys, there's a red dot. I've got a bipod on here just so I can get this on a bench real soon and sight in this brand new C&H Precision. This thing is sick, this red dot here. But anyway, the Vigilantis is going to go perfect. Now, I have the 223-556 adapter, which is the 1/2x28 thread pitch. Now, this can come shipped with both hub style ends. I want to say hub. Forgive me if that's wrong, Philip. But the direct thread mount adapters, he doesn't make you go buy that separately like of the other, a lot of the other suppressor big names out there. He sends 2 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and open that for you here. So as you can see, here's the other adapter here. This is the 5/8x24, which I have already shot out of. Now, this one I have not shot out of, so I've not shot a 5.56 just yet through here, but I have shot this. The Vigilantis, like I said, this got shipped to me in a beautiful Cerakote in OD green. What a sexy looking suppressor, and that's something that draws all the spiral fluting here. It's all by design, heat dissipation, I'm sure. An entire titanium construction here. You've got a cap that I'm going to go ahead and clip in Philip's video from the website because it really demonstrates how easy this thing is. His whole design was taking this thing apart with simple hand tools that you have at home. You don't have to go to a gunsmith. You don't have to ship this back to him. Now, there's not really a recommended cleaning cycle for this thing, so I wouldn't worry so much about that aspect. But the way it's put together, you can take the baffle stack out. This is a baffle stack design, titanium. The entire thing is titanium, as far as I know. He'll correct me, but the baffle stack in here is sequenced though that I've shot it about 4 times now, and he recommends shooting it about 5 to 10 times to get that thing really broken in and get some good carbon residue in there from the bullets. It really makes that thing really shine. Right out of the box, titanium sparks. So that's pretty typical of any suppressor when it's brand spanking new, if it's that material. So you want to get this thing broken in. It's not going to take very long, 5, 6, 8 shots, 10 shots. You're going to be good to go, and this thing's going to be running extremely well. Now, I have not had any kind of special tuning in my setups just yet. So this thing was, out of the box, shot great, cycled great. I'm using just Hornady factory, VMAX Predator ammunition loads, and this thing was flawless. Now, this gun, like the mini recce, the little truck gun type, this is just a 5.56, little fun gun. So we may end up putting some glass on it and shooting it, but I do plan on shooting the suppressor on here as well with just the red dot. So very versatile. You don't have to be a predator hunter or a coyote guy to really enjoy and appreciate a suppressor. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you do shoot suppress, it does make you question why I would ever go out with anything, whether that's big game, small game. If I'm a whitetail guy here in the South, I want to start shooting suppress. We have really great suppressor laws in my state, and guys need to take more advantage of it. So not really a shooting test video, but believe me, that is coming. We're going to be putting this head-to-head with my 30 cal monocore designed by Savage, the AC30, and I've got my money, right here in front of me. So I think my bet is going to be hedged by this thing being a lot more quiet and a lot more efficient. Now, this being a 5.56 version of this can, it is rated to shoot up to 6.5 PRC based off of the Silent Armament Forge frequently asked questions on the website. So I did talk to Philip myself, obviously, and we're going to shoot 6.5 Creedmoor through this here in about a week up at deer camp. So I think we're going to have just a really good time getting this out in the open. Another one of the design aspects that I really like is that you guys saw, maybe you didn't, I'm going to clip it in here now, but to change the end caps that I mentioned, that it ships with both the 5/8 by 24 and the 1/2 by 28, it takes an armor's wrench, which most of us have in the shop. If you've done any kind of AR-style builds before, you probably have an armor's wrench in your repertoire here in the shop. So you chuck that up in a vise, super easy, and you line it up with all these matching ports here on the tail end of the suppressor where it direct threads, and you give it a short little twist, and off you go to change out that device to whatever you want. The 5/8 for the rifle calibers. If you want to go to something smaller, the 1/2 by 28 right there too, and you don't have to buy it separately. It gets shipped to you from Silent Armament Forge. They think of everything, and for the money, it really is incredible. You get like not a flow-through design, but the design is there's ports 360 degrees around this thing, and it really does help dissipate that gas, the recoil. It really helps. You got a really cool end cap here that you can take apart at home, like you guys saw previously in that video. It's user serviceable. They've got a great warranty. If you need anything at all, you can reach out to the owner directly. Philip, he's a great guy, and I'm super pumped to be a part of the team. So, guys, I'm going to have a full shooting breakdown of this thing. Like I said, we're shooting at long range on the 6.5. Might even poke out the 6 arc if we put some different glass on there besides the thermal. But we are just super excited to have this here in person at home on the channel. Silent Armament Forge. Silent as and trust me, it is silent as fuck. So you guys go check it out. I'm going to go ahead and clip in. I wasn't going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and clip in some thermal footage just because I have to share it. I'm the type of channel, the hunting footage and the content here, it's fully transparent. I'm going to show you the good, bad, the ugly. So this was the other night. I actually just got this approved the day before and got it home. and we took it out. Me and my buddy Reed Bonnell, we were on a quail farm here, local to us. They had just had a hunt earlier that day, so there were some stragglers out in the field. Obviously, coyotes were around or in the area, or at least had some good intel. So we played some pup distress after actually talking to Philip. He's a very well-accomplished coyote hunter out there in Montana, and he was nice enough to let me know, hey, this time of year you might want to make some pup noises, pup distress, pup fights. That's exactly what I did on the Icotech back here. I don't know if you can see that. The Icotech, we're playing that on, and 2 coyotes end up coming in after about 15 minutes, and Reed's gun jammed. Or, well, I'm sorry, Reed missed, so he shoots. He's shooting a 5.56 variant. He misses. My gun goes click, so I don't know. I'm pretty much blaming me, user error on that. I'm pretty sure that I didn't slam the bolt home or let that handle, fire that bolt down when I was getting it loaded at the truck, or I either had a bad round. I highly doubt that I had a bad round since it was Hornady ammunition. So I want to blame the user. I did my immediate action drill, jacked that bolt home, got the next round in there, and by that time, obviously, as you guys experience, coyotes don't stick around unless they're dumb, and these weren't dumb coyotes. So stick around. We got a lot of content coming down the pipe. You don't want to miss it. I just wanted to get this video out there, let you guys know we got a new can on the channel, the Vigilantis by Silent AF, and I can't wait to get some more content in front of you guys. So stay tuned. Go check them out. Check out the website. Shoot them a message. Any questions at all, very responsive on the IG. I'll put the IG right here. Silent Armament Forge, Silent AF. And guys, get to shooting, get a suppressor, get the tax stamp, and start enjoying it. I'm telling you, you will never, ever regret that. It's a great thing, guys. Use your freedom, Second Amendment. Go practice it. Be safe. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one.